My brother stole my business idea, so I created a rival company and destroyed him. My brother, Jason, has always been the golden child in our family, while I, the younger and more introverted sibling, have been treated as an afterthought. Jason was the charming one, the favorite, the achiever. But what people don't know is that Jason is also a thief, someone who will take whatever isn't nailed down, including other people's ideas. Unfortunately for him, he underestimated me. For years, I dreamed of starting my own business, a subscription box service for eco-friendly home goods. I spent months researching suppliers, branding ideas, and marketing strategies. I called it EcoNest. I was proud of the concept and confident it could succeed, but before launching, I wanted to fine-tune the details. Big mistake. During a family dinner, Jason overheard me talking about the idea to our mom. I didn't think much of it because he'd never shown interest in this type of thing. But a few weeks later, my world turned upside down. I was scrolling through Facebook when I saw a post promoting GreenHaven, a new subscription service for eco-friendly products. The logo was eerily similar to the one I had sketched in my notebook. The tagline? A near replica of mine. My blood ran cold. Jason had stolen my idea. He hadn't even bothered to change it significantly. Worse, his launch was polished. He'd used his extensive network and charisma to secure investors and create buzz. My parents were thrilled for him, treating him like a genius innovator. When I confronted him, his response was infuriating. "Oh, come on," he said with a smirk. "You were never going to follow through anyway. I just made your idea better." I was devastated, but I wasn't going to let him win. I may be quiet and underestimated, but I'm also relentless when I set my mind to something. If Jason wanted to play dirty, I'd show him I could play smarter. I went back to the drawing board. While Jason basked in his stolen glory, I refined my business model. I decided to focus on quality over quantity, curating premium products and working with ethical suppliers. I also rebranded, naming my company EcoBloom. I poured every spare moment into building my business while working my day job. I skipped family dinners, ignored Jason's growing success, and stayed laser-focused. By the time I launched EcoBloom 6 months later, Jason's company had started to show cracks. His rapid expansion had come at the cost of quality. Customers were complaining about cheap products and late deliveries. Meanwhile, I had learned from his mistakes. My launch was smaller but smoother. I connected with influencers who genuinely cared about sustainability and focused on creating a loyal customer base rather than chasing viral success. The turning point came when I discovered a key difference between our companies. Jason hadn't bothered to ensure his products were truly eco-friendly. He was cutting corners, using greenwashing tactics to appear sustainable without actually following through. Armed with this knowledge, I made transparency my company's cornerstone. Every product came with certifications, detailed sourcing information, and testimonials from satisfied customers. As EcoBloom gained traction, I decided to expose Jason's shortcuts. I didn't go public. I wasn't interested in a messy scandal, but I discreetly shared my findings with a few key influencers. It didn't take long for the truth to spread. Customers began questioning GreenHaven's ethics, and the company faced backlash. Jason tried to do damage control, but it was too late. By the end of the year, EcoBloom had overtaken GreenHaven. My customer base grew exponentially, and I started receiving offers from major retailers to collaborate. Meanwhile, Jason's investors pulled out, and his business collapsed under the weight of bad press and poor management. One evening, Jason showed up at my apartment, looking more disheveled than I'd ever seen him. "You ruined me," he said, his voice shaking with anger. I looked him in the eye and replied, "No, Jason. You ruined yourself. You stole from me, and you failed because you didn't have the integrity or the vision to make it work. Don't blame me for your choices." He left without another word. Our relationship has been strained ever since, but honestly, I'm fine with that. For the first time in my life, I feel like I've stepped out of his shadow. EcoBloom continues to thrive, and I couldn't be prouder of what I've built, on my own terms. If there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Never let anyone, not even family, diminish your worth. Sometimes the best revenge isn't just success. It's showing them that they can't take what makes you unique and make it their own. So, was I justified in taking revenge? Or do you think I went too far? Let me know in the comments.